Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about a weird one I think you will enjoy. This is a error that I came across when a guy, his name is Dave Meyer. I've been emailing him a few times. He's out of Miami, Ohio. That's my second favorite Miami. And he came across an interesting error in the 1990 Donruss set. We're talking about that red border again today, where he had come across some cards that were double-sided. So it had a front and a front, okay? So it can be called the double front error. It's called the double red error. So it's not something that was very well known. There's not much on the internet about this. There's a couple on eBay. Some are being sold by him, and some are being sold by another guy. And they look legit. One of them was actually a graded card by this other guy, but very few of them. No information online. So I reached out to him, and he gave me some cool information. I'm going to throw up his tag, his eBay tag. He's got some listed right now. Check him out. And so I emailed him. And he graciously gave me some good information where 30 years ago, his dad bought a bunch of cards from a card shop, like wax boxes. I have an example here. And he found out that these cards were double-sided, and he'd never seen that before. Well, that was 30 years ago. He opened them all, put them in a box, and stored them in his basement. Well, here we are, 3 decades later. He's giving them to his son to go through, and Dave is going through them and finding all these double-sided, double front cards that his dad had purchased. And they were, we think they were out of wax packs. We think that he got them from the store. That's what his dad recalls. And they've been in this box ever since. I asked a few clarifying questions about how they came to be in existence. And I asked him, does it look like they've been cut out? No, they were pulled out of a wax box. They were already cut. They're all uniform in size. They're not like, taller than others, don't have cut marks or anything like that. And he actually did send me a couple of them that I purchased from him. He gave me a good price on that. And I got a couple to show you. So here we are. So we got this Bob Kipper, and on the back is a Lloyd Mosby. I'm going to show you a couple on video here. But if it's like fuzzy or whatever, I'll probably do like some scans. So if you look at the thickness of the card, it's a standard thickness. It's cut perfectly. It's glossy on both sides, and it's not two cards put together. And it's not a fake card. At least we don't know that for sure, but I can confirm that these were in a box for 30 years. So if they were fake, they were made 30 years ago. And I'm looking at them, and they're not fake. Something interesting that I did come across, though, that one side seems slightly faded than the other. This Bob Kipper, and I don't know if it's going to come up on video, is slightly darker. And I believe that's probably the back of the card. But to be clear, they are both glossy. I got another one here, Bob Malacky and a Gary Thurman. And just like before, this one's really hard to tell, but one of them is slightly darker on the back, and I believe that's the back of the card. But nonetheless, they are double-sided, double red errors, and there's not much information. So he was researching by researching on message boards and actually trying to contact Donruss itself. Not really any explanation on that as far as what they come with. In an era where cards were so overproduced, it's hard to account for every anomaly. And this is definitely one of them. One of the coolest ones I've seen. Beckett does grade this card as a double front. I read online, I don't know this firsthand, but the other companies will not grade it. So that's about it. Dave has really kind of not gotten a lot of information from other people as far as where these cards exactly came from. And, he's also kind of wondering what they're worth. And there's just not a lot of people that know about them to really kind of assign a value for them. He has managed to sell a few of them there, and he's done well doing that. Check out his eBay page when you get a chance. I'm not advertising for him. He didn't pay me or anything like that. But they are really fascinating to check out. And photographs don't really do justice because you can't turn them on a photograph. But these are kind of tripping me out, okay? But that's all I got. Guys, if you know anything about these cards, I would like you to comment down below. Just if you've ever seen that before. You know, did they come from an uncut sheet? Were they secretly taken out of the Donruss factory? I know we say that a lot about different errors. I hope you enjoyed that there. It's one of the weirdest ones I've done, and one that I was really happy to get a hold of. Thank you, Dave, for those. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. We got some more cool stuff on the way, and we'll see you next time. Take one, Mark.
Billy, shush!